It is 1:02. Today is March the 9th, 2021. I'll call the Lubbock City Council to order. This meeting has been posted and called in the manner required by state law. We are in work session this afternoon. We will need an executive session following work session, and our regular meeting will begin with ceremonial items around 4:45 this evening. It's good to be back in person. Welcome. It's good to see chambers relatively full. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for those of you that are joining us via the World Wide Web. We will, for the foreseeable future, we intend to meet in person, but to offer a hybrid ability. And in fact, it's likely that even a council member or two might, depending on situation, join us in remotely or via video conference. So March is Youth Art Month and across Texas, and we're so pleased to celebrate that along with the Lubbock ISD art leadership team. Virtual exhibitions are going on this month at LUCA, at the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts, as well as at our own Municipal Art and Garden Center. And we have a remarkable arts program in all of our schools in our community. Andrew might remind you guys, but there's more kids that are involved in the fine arts than there are involved in athletics. It's a big part. A lot of our athletes are also involved in fine arts, but it's a big part of the education of all of our kids. And so it's a great opportunity to recognize these guys. So I'm going to read this recognition real quick, and then Mr. Babcock, I'll let you make some comments. Okay? Okay. We have 4 citizens who've signed up that are with us tonight to offer input. I just remind everyone that, like our folks that wrote in, you need to keep your comments pursuant to what we're discussing tonight, and to keep them 3 minutes or less. Okay? So we'll start with Joshua Shankles. Mr. Shankles?
Good afternoon, Council. Thank you for this opportunity to speak. My name is Joshua Shankles, and I live at 2604 47th Street. I'm a member of the governing board of Lubbock Compact. I'm a small-scale farmer here in town, and I am leading a series of initiatives on behalf of the Lubbock Compact related to parks, gardens, green space, urban agriculture, and I was investigating the UDC Module 3, and you'll grant me a little bit of forbearance that many of the elements of it that relate to landscaping, parks, gardens, green space refer back to earlier sections of the module, so it's kind of hard to parse this all apart. But to mirror the sentiments of commenters that have already come before you, we see some, we think, non-controversial issues that could maybe be resolved in this to get rid of the barriers that community gardens might face. I'll just quickly recap that. Again, we'd like to see these permitted for use across all zoning types, particularly residential types.
Lubbock residents are proud of our city's great history, heritage, and culture, and it's appropriate that we celebrate historic milestones. And certainly this is one of those today, as we honor the Rotary Club of Lubbock as they celebrate 100 years as a service organization.
I'd also like to introduce the members of the Lubbock Police Department. We're not going to call them off name by name because, one, I don't know all their names yet. But this is just a small representation of the men and women of the Lubbock Police Department, both sworn and non-sworn. Appreciate you guys. I'd also like to have retired Chief Thomas Nichols and retired Chief Dale Holton of the Lubbock Police Department. Please stand up to be recognized.
That's it. That's all we have. Congratulations. Job well done. Council, anything from you guys? Becky, that takes care of it with the city secretary? Mr. Weaver? Okay. It is 4:34. It's a great day in Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock City Council's adjourned.
My name is Jimmy Fair. I'm a sergeant with the Lubbock Police Department. The reason I became a cop is I enjoy the day-to-day challenges that we face as police officers out in the community. I enjoy being able to help people with their problems and being a good decision maker. I enjoy assisting people at their most troublesome times, and I enjoy working with the other officers around. It's a big team effort to keep everything going every day and to keep the city safe.
This machine is a mobile data computer. It provides me information about reviewing the reports, writing reports. It has our computer-aided dispatch program on it. It has word processing, all kinds of other capabilities. It's also linked up to the camera system here that records anything that need to be recorded, like traffic stops, calls that we go on. I work for the Lubbock, Texas Police Department, and I am an area supervisor in South Lubbock. So Lubbock is divided into 6 different subsections, or like patrol areas, and I'm one of the 6 duty sergeants for the day. So we are out cruising, and my responsibilities are to manage. I manage six officers that work our area. So part of my duties is I go to calls if I'm needed. $220. I'm out with 222. Something.
Sit yourself.
I got you.
Do you have your ID? I don't do it. Was that for me, son?
Like I've never had an incident with them ever.
Right.
So
What was your last name?
Bailey, B-A-I-L-E-Y.
T-R-E-Y. He wasn't on the guy here, so.
Okay. Like things right there in your seat.
Yeah, I've never had any incidents besides one incident was